as the Negritos, or the curly-haired people from the mountains. They are the existing indigenous people of the country, and their culture remains intact up to these days. Aitas are recognized to have great survival skills and artistic talent. These characteristics have enabled them to survive for decades, just like the people of Tarlac.
From the summer capital of Tarlac, Latano, Mayanto.
The costume of municipality of Mayanto was inspired by Sani Manong in southern Mindanao. The costume also shows one of the source of living and product of Mayanto, which is famous in name of Manukan. Mr. Mayanto costume always manifests for being a Filipino proud because of the colors, signifying our flag and our beloved country, the Philippines. Designer, Sam Pata.
Joey Repeal, Municipality of KANLAHI.
The costume is inspired by the culture and product of KANLAHI, and it is made of weaved and patterned fabric accentuated and finished with colored wood beads, tassel beads, and gold crystals. Holding a decrease that usually used by Camileños in harvesting products. Inside of decrease is the palay and chicharon. The palay is used by Camileños as the main ingredients to make inuuban, and the chicharon, which Camileños are known to have the best chicharon, to represent the festivals of Camili, the chicharon and the inuuban festival. The back dress is the painting of the old Saint Michael.
John Allen Patrick Ramiro, 22, the land of Barol, capital, Herona.
From the northern town of Tarlac, Herona, wears a costume inspired by the Herona's Silawan Festival, also known as the Festival of Lights, happening in the full weeks of December, where the giant lantern parade has become an icon for the Christmas festivals in Tarlac province. Mr. Herona's costume ensembles a magnificent lantern, which the area or the town Herona is known for. His costume is a patterned armored suit with silvery sequences, along with a headdress as well, with a gold, silvery, and lacy belt. Various design elaborates on his tie-dye shoes and a silvery colored lantern as a backdrop. Designer, J. Arnie Villamon Quezon. The municipality of Bamban is known for having a widespread of agricultural lands where it contributes to the plethora of agricultural products that is being sold in and out of the province of Tarlac. This costume pays homage to the indefatigable local farmers of the town who shed sweat, blood, and tears to keep up with the high demands of producing agricultural products, mainly rice, corn, and other crops, to name a few. Mr. Bamban is wearing the Okilano. It is a costume inspired by the farmers of the Balen with their companion, the Carabao or the Damulag in vernacular. It is a warrior-like representation of traditional outfit used for farming. The Okilano is a symbol of bountiful harvest, hard work, perseverance, and resiliency of every farmers who are challenged by fluctuations of agricultural needs and demands.
Later Torres, Tarlac City.
One of the highlights of the 2019 Danisa Festival in Tarlac City is the Pana Festival. It is held in honor of Saint Sebastian, the city's and killed by arrows in defense of the Catholic faith. The festival costume is made of several feathers, paint, and bamboos. Ana is the Kapampango and Tagalog term for shooting an arrow. Saint Sebastian was an incredible healer, evangelist, and model Christian shoulder. Roman Emperor Diocletian ordered him to be shot to death by arrows. Designer, Stam Palma.
Manuel de Leon, Concepcion.
The national costume is made of a bird and a fur feather in honor of the patron saint Santo Niño. It was embellished by an intricate design that was made up of recycled materials like colored spoon and newspaper. The costume signified bravery of a great warrior and strength of a leader. Designer, Sam Palma. The costume is made of organic Walista wool that was customized by an enthusiast creative costume of Tarlac. The costume also gives emphasis to the cultural contribution of Aita community in Tarlac that was seen in the circular part of the costume. The costume manifests the great unity of Tarlaceños despite of our diversity.
Kamili.
The costume is inspired by the old church of Kamili, the St. Michael the Archangel Parish Church. It's a warrior cut costume to present as St. Michael the Archangel with a twist of ethnicity and is made of rubber band spray painted in gold, accentuated with gold panel beads attached with weave pattern fabric to make it more ethnic finish with the headdress. A bird with an open wings to represent the freedom of Camileños and a sword to represent the bravery of Camileños.
Paul Carlos from Paspas Camas.
The costume is dedicated to the brave men and women who defied the might of the invaders Bataan, Corregidor, and other parts of the Philippines during World War II. Thousands died in the battle during the Death March and while in captivity. Thousands more endured inhuman conditions at the prison camp in Tarlac. They also suffered in the night so that their countrymen would wake the dawn of freedom. Designer, Sam Palma. See you, Nathan Sato. Tarlac City. One of the highlights of Kanisa Festival this year is the Hanamana Street Dance, inspired by the various festival costumes and traditions. The costume consisting of recycled rubber, feathers, beads, abaka, twine, and other native materials reflects the idea of combining native and futuristic styles. The eagle elements symbolize hope, strength, creativity, and courage, while the bow and arrow shaped like tagline, "Magkaisa bawat oras, sama-sama." Designer, Carlo Ramos Dizon.
Juan Lazo, 21, Simple Natural, San Jose.
The costume was made up with indigenous materials of the Ipuling tribe, embellished with wood beads. The wood bead symbolizes furniture, which is the one town, one product of San Jose that showcases craftsmanship and art. The basket, or the back dress, is associated with nature and the beauty of the mountains in the San municipality to celebrate the bountiful harvest. Lastly, the headdress is made of native sanaton with sarimanong feather. This costume represents artistry, ingenuity, and native Filipino culture. It suggests that we have to value our national symbols like the sanaton as part of the Filipino cultural treasure, tradition, and heritage. Designing, Bea Esquerra.
Good afternoon. Daniel Bersales, 18, representing my home, my place, my town, my Concepcion.
The costume represents a portrait of a farmer because 90% of the land in Concepcion is agricultural. Farming is one of the main sources of income in Concepcion. The costume believes that through farmers, the people have to survive every day without the crops and organic products that they provide to people. They are the backbone of the society. Among all the professions in the world, this is one of the hardest but most important. Let us honor the sacrifices of our farmers. Designer, Serenity Santos.
Albert Ignacio, Albas, La Paz.
This costume is a representation of how deeply simple Lapaseño are. It symbolizes the abundant harvest in the crop industry of the municipality of La Paz. The lush color depicts the euphoric lifestyle of its citizens. The indigenous materials used are naturally and locally found in their municipality. Designer, Christian Madrigal.
Justin Ernest Leanto, 19, from the home of Panagyamang Festival, Arriba, Pura.
The municipal costume represents the Panagyamang Festival, an Ilocano word for Thanksgiving, which they give tribute and gratitude for our hardworking farmers. The design with colored gold represents the rich culture, love, compassion, courage associated with wealth and prosperity. The color green shows the beauty of nature, love for environment, and their bounty harvest. The barong itself represents the nationalism and masculinity of an Ilocano which is dominant in the town of Pura. It is also symbolizes power, prestige, and pride of being a Filipino. Designer, Ryan Espanyol.
Leslie Daru, 22, Bag, Asa, Bag,
This festival costume was inspired by the municipality of Paniqui's product, pride, which is the mango. Paniqui was known to be one of the producers of mango that has become part of all the main attractions in the municipality. The carreta symbolizes the hard works and the determination of every Paniqueños, especially in the field of agriculture. The salakot that is made by the leaves of anahaw symbolizes Paniqueños' patriotic deeds and proudness for being a Filipino. And lastly, the suit that was made by the peanut stalks and corn leaves and painted in yellow green. Designer, Gwen Castro.